Hey everyone, welcome to another Gravit Designer tutorial. In this one I'm going to show you a few things you can do with text with type and typography. So I'm going to go here to Web Desktop and I'm just going to go ahead and choose Website Large as my canvas size. Come up here to my text tool and I'll go ahead and type some text here. Just go ahead and type in Love Life. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and change the size to 200. And there we are. So the very first effect that I want to show you is I want to go ahead and come down here in the bottom right hand corner and I'm going to go ahead and add in a drop shadow. You'll see here with the drop shadow that I can change the x-axis, which is horizontal, y-axis, which is vertical, the amount of blur, the opacity, and the color. So I'm going to go ahead and change, this is the x-axis. You can see I can go left and right. I can change the y-axis going up and down. And I can change the amount of blur. And you can see that it's almost like an optical illusion where the text in front becomes really dominant. And then I can change the opacity as well. There we go. And then I can click on the color picker here and change the color. Something like that. The next thing I want to show you is how to import a downloaded custom font. So you have to go to a free font website such as this one here, 1001 Free Fonts. I'm going to go ahead and just find a font. And I'll go ahead, I didn't see anything I like there. I'll go retro. All right. And we'll go ahead and we'll download this one here. All right, so when you download it, as you can see down here, it is going to be a zip file. So what you want to do is you want to go to your downloads folder, find the zip file, and here it is right here. Double click it, and now you get the actual font. Sometimes you will get a folder and you have multiple versions of the font in there, like a bold version, an italic version, but this is the normal font. So now I'm going to go back to Gravit Designer, and you're going to come up here to File, Import, and choose Add Fonts. Now my students told me today that this says that you have to have the Pro version of Gravit. I think that if you try the 15-day trial version of the Pro version, I think even when the trial ends, it will unlock it for you. As you can see here in the bottom right-hand corner, my trial has expired. I am using the free version. So hopefully this works for you. I'm going to click on Add Fonts. I'm going to go to my Downloads folder, find the font, and I believe it has been installed. We'll go ahead and we'll do a test. And when I come here to my font picker, I should be able to click on Imported Fonts, and here's my font right here. There it is. And you can see it has worked. Okay, the final thing that I'm going to show you is how to put a photograph or an image inside a font. So I'm going to go ahead and type in the word beach, and I'll go ahead and find a good font. I'll try this one here. Okay, so the way that you do it is you want a font that's nice and wide and has a lot of thickness to it. It has a good heavy width, and then you want to, on the right-hand side, come on down here, and you want to go here to the category called Fills, and you want to click on the little plus button to add a fill. Then you're going to click on the color picker for fills, and right now it's going to say color fill. You want to change it to a texture fill. And when you choose Texture Fill, you're going to get a checkerboard here. You want to click on Choose Image. So I'm going to go ahead and choose an image that I downloaded. It's either going to be in your Downloads folder or it's going to be on your desktop. I put mine on my desktop, and I'll choose Open. Now you'll see that the image has showed up over here, but you're not seeing it in the actual font. What you can do is you can click and drag, and you can change the scaling here. This is the size of the image, and it should update here. So I'm going to go ahead and click and drag, and you can see that I can play around with it. Now at some point you're going to go so low, so small that it's going to start to tile itself. So you're just going to want to be aware of that. So I could do something like that. You can change it. Instead of tile, you can try fill, and that's pretty decent. Or you can try fit. That doesn't work really well because the rest of it is being clipped off. Or you can try stretch, and that seems to work out pretty well. I'll try fill. Now the other way that you can try is there's a little button here that says Advanced, and you can click on Advanced, and you can try some of these different settings here. So for instance, this says Center. I can try changing it to Top, and you can see that it's shifted, or Left, and that shifted around, or Right, or Bottom. So you can play around with some of these different settings, and you will see the photo changes its location to match that. The cool thing about doing this here is that I can go ahead and type in whatever I want. So I can type in vacation, and I can change the size. And now you can see, maybe make it 200. There we go. So now you can see I'm getting more text in here, but I'm getting a different reaction with the photograph. All right, I hope this helps you out, and have fun doing typography.